Anzac.
Exactly, all our passengers disembark.
Okay, we're at Anzac Station.
Head over to Papa number 1 to the far end.
Passengers looking for lifts and escalators, please make your way to the center.
Traveling with children, please keep them in sight at all times. Remember to hold their hands when you get on and off the train. Thank you for traveling with Metro.
Well, there you go. We're at Anzac Station. Finally at Anzac Station. We've just gotten off that train and yeah, pretty good. So this is the final station in the Metro tunnel. I'll give you my thoughts about most of the Metro tunnels, but here's I'm not sure if that comes out very well. It's a fairly big complex. I'm not too sure if we're going to get up there because we're down here at the moment, so I need to get a lift there, and then it comes up to there, and then go do no lift. Yeah, I don't think we'll get up there. I'd like to have a bit of a look here, but I don't think we'll do that today. I'm already tired as it is. So I think, as I said, other people have done it on their videos. So you're quite welcome to have a look, and I'll try and put some description in other people's videos in the description on this one. But again, this is a lot more different to what the other stations are, and I just think, yeah, different, most definitely different. Actually, it's a lot more open and the other stations, and very bright. Here's that thing again. You've got a lot of those lights here, and the orange theme all across 5 stations, basically. I personally think that they should have changed the colour for each station for an individual station. That's what I think, but I'm not too sure if other people will agree with that, but their assessment. But yeah. And the next train we'll be catching is the
platform 1 is
what's that one? Yeah, right there.
Sunbury service. This train will stop at the other 4 Metro tunnel stations and then continue on Sunbury. So fair warning, if you fall asleep, you'll end up in Sunbury or halfway to Adelaide.
Well, I got to laugh at that. That was a funny comment from the Metro staff there, and that's probably a fair enough assessment too. And yeah, as I said, you got your lifts there to console. We're not going to go up there today. I'm just here to do the platforms, and as I said, I think everyone's seen why it is up there. It's a bit of a walk, and yeah, I'm not going to do that today. Too many stairs. But overall, not a bad station. As I said, every station, this one's different to the other 4. It's very open, this station. The one thing I do notice is not too much seating on all 5 of them, and also not too many bins on all 5 stations either. So that's a very interesting thing. People should take note of that. Now, I don't want to walk too far on this because these platform doors don't open, so we've got 15 minutes for the next train. But yeah, I just think, as I said, we'll just turn the camera around. I think that, for the money that the government
service will be with us shortly.
have.
Passengers to stand clear of the doorways. If you stand either side of the doorways to allow passengers to exit quickly and safely. Once they've all exited, we'll get you on board and heading into the city shortly.
They seem to overdo their announcements a fair bit, actually. It's probably the only annoying thing about it, to be honest. But and that's where we came from before. It's actually a fairly good view there, isn't it? Not bad at all. There's those security cameras, television screens there. So yeah, I might be able to catch this train.
You're a little crowded, don't hesitate to move further down the platform to another doorway. Again, please allow passengers to disembark before you try to board. Just step back a little bit, allow passengers to exit quickly and safely. Not too many on this train.
Still waiting for the train to go. There we go. Right, that's going to Sunbury. Yeah, I just think the money that was spent by the government there for all the different little gadgets, like, you know, obviously all this stuff here, might have been, yeah, well, it's definitely over budget. No, there's no doubts about that. But as I said, overall, for the metro itself, they could have came up with a better design with colour scheme for every individual station. I think that would have been really ideal. I know this is basically a get on, get off type station, but you know, the seating arrangements, they could have had a bit more seating arrangements. Well, we've got another 10 minutes. We'll just quickly go up here. We'll quickly go up here, guys. So I don't want to miss out catching that train because I want to head back towards home. And we've only got about 12% of my battery left, so that'll be probably enough to do us to finish out this episode of Suburban Stations and Trains Metro Edition, Metro Tunnel Edition. We're just going to only have a bit of a, oh well, maybe, yeah, what we might do is, well, we'll go up there, we'll have a look outside. I actually thought it was a fairly big walk, but it's not actually. They've got the elevators, escalators here, so we'll go out and have a bit of a look. I know I said we wouldn't, but we're going to go and have a look just to finish out this video. Oh, very small walkway. There's lots of exits here. Exit 4, there's exit 2, exit 3 is over there, exit 1. We'll go up here to exit 2 onto Secilda Road South. This has got the trams. This is the first ever time a train network has interacted with the tram network anywhere in Melbourne. So it's the first time. I actually really wanted to come out and have a look at this because I consider this station probably the better station out of all of them, of what I've seen from other people's videos. And I can tell you this right now, I'll tell you what, as soon as we get out here, we're going to have a look. All right. Well, the other two stations we didn't have a look because it's a fair walk. This one's not too bad. All right. Yeah, this is the interaction of the tram and trains, and this is the first time anywhere in Melbourne they've had this set up. There's a tram there. The reason why I call it Anzac Station because you got the shrine, Anzac Shrine. It's around the corner, just over there. You can't see it from here, I don't think. We'll go and have a bit of a walk along here, and there's another exit entry there. Basically, there's about 4 exits here. I'm really not going to go over there. We'll just keep on this side here. Oh yeah, you probably can see the shrine from here. I'll have to walk up so you might see it from here. We'll just have a walk down here. I can't really see it from here, but it is where those trees are. That's the reason why this is called Anzac Station, because of the shrine. You can't really see it because of that tree right there. You got trams that come along here, and obviously on this side. I really like this design. This is really nice. And this is the Secilda Road entrance of Anzac Station. And we've got a tram coming in. One of these days we'll get an episode of Melbourne Trams, and we might do one here for a little while to watch all the trams come in. And you got another exit entry over there for Anzac Station. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of exits and entries here. A huge building there, isn't it? Absolutely huge. And yeah, I really like this design. This is probably the most artistic station, basically. And that's Secilda Road, basically out there. Oh, here goes the tram, it did. Very small tram, isn't it? Yeah, very good. Pretty awesome, isn't it? How they've got the trams to interact with all this. Another bunch of trams. I'll tell you what, this is a real good spot for tram spotting too. It's a lovely day here today in Melbourne, despite it's going to be pretty hot next week. Yeah, very good. Can't believe how tall some of these buildings are. Right. We're going to go down to the... so now this is a bit of a drawback. I'd say this is definitely a drawback here. I'm not going to walk down these stairs, but why have they got an escalator here? They could have had one definitely here. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Just having one here and you got to walk down the stairs. Yeah, I just don't think that's a really brilliant idea. So I'll have to walk around to the other side. But yeah, I think that's the only criticism I really got there, is that just one escalator there. Yeah, that doesn't really make much sense, to be honest. Yeah, we'll have another look at these trams. So this makes perfect sense. The other side does not make any sense whatsoever. There's those Indian miner birds. They're a pain in the neck, those birds. Yeah, that does not make any sense whatsoever. Having one escalator going up, none coming down, whereas none on the other side, and you just got stairs. I think that was poorly designed. They could have had one going down on this side. Yeah. I think that's the criticism I've got for that. Next train I'll be catching will be in about 16 minutes, so we'll just have a quick look up here before we head back down. You got 7-Eleven here. Oh yeah, it's not bad. What else are they going to have here? Nothing there. Anyone up for at least for a shop? Yeah, right. Okay, another scenario. One escalator going up and none coming down. You got the stairs, but you do have the lift. So I suppose that's something for small mercies, but I just think this is a bit pointless, having just one going up. Yeah. I think that's only the criticism I got for Anzac Station, is that. I just think they should have had two or none at all. Just use the stairs. It's all right for the younger people walking up the stairs and things like that. But anyway. All right, we're going to go back down to the platform. Very big Trainmasters area. And we're going to walk around the other side. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it all up now. I'm going to head back. I'm making my way back up to the top end of the station. The staff here are very fantastic at Anzac Station. Well, all 5 stations are very helpful. Just a clarification on that escalator, which was the one escalator. Apparently I got told that can reverse, so it can go up or down, which is quite good. And yeah, so I thought I'll better throw that in. So it still would be good to have 2 escalators, not just the one, but now I know it's a reversible one, depending on the flow of traffic, traffic. Yeah, so it's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this video now, and I'm going to head back to get the Bluebird. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll do an editorial separately about the Metro Tunnel in coming weeks. that would be at my possibly new location. So we'll see what happens. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the X-Wing, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future video content, and always press like and comment and share. Until next time guys, cheers.
And